Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
The Polar Bears probably a little bit unlucky in that initial frame. They controlled most of the possession, but they trailed by a goal.
Puck scooped up by Smith. Moves it quickly over to Desjardins. Moves it over to Shepard. And now he angles it across to Olver. Takes the pass. Takes the feed. Fantastic save!
Endrust makes a sharp save there.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Desjardins got the puck on the doorstep, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play.
Oh, that's a dangerous chance. We get another look at it, and the goaltender ends up making a good save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Lapierre's got it on the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Right in front! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Eagles scoop it up along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Sends it over to Braun. Handles the puck. Shot denied by the goaltender. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes a shot. Big time stop there. Mannheim's got the puck along the boards. And a great heads-up defensive play here.
Berlin's bench is constantly saying, good sticks, good sticks. They intercept the puck, they turn it over, and they can attack. This will be a close game all the way to the end. You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Quick feed to Lapierre. The glove making it look easy on the play. Berlin's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Obrey's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And that goes wide. The Eagles have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Bush. Oh, just wide of the net.
It doesn't matter how close it is. If it's not on the net, it can't go in.
Mannheim's got the puck here in the open ice. Handles the puck at the point. With possession along the wall. Unleashes a cannon. Answers it with an even better save.
Wow, did that sound like it hurts. You crash somebody against the boards like that, and there's nowhere to go.
The Polar Bears seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Puts it just wide of the net. Berlin's gained possession along the boards. Ferraro swooping in on the attack. With some momentum driving towards the net. Reaches out and pokes it away. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Puck picked up in the open ice. And the middle frame almost done. And that's picked off. Takes it across the blue line. Receives the pass. Nice pass. Just wide. And that's all she wrote on period number 2 in this one. 1-0 is where we sit, setting up what should be a dramatic third period.
All right, fans, time for tonight's lucky row giveaway. Congratulations to section 107, row F.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is coming up, and it's coming up next.
Your t-shirt tonight, only at our team store.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
Berlin's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
The Polar Bears get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, this power play shows up at a rather opportune time. They're trailing by 1, and now a chance to level the score off. Aggression will be the key for them.
Berlin's got a hold of the puck. Slides the puck to Shepard. Over's got it into offensive territory. Centering pass! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And he slides it quickly to Shepard. Takes the feed at the back end. That's off a stick. And manages to clear the zone. The Polar Bears gain control of the puck against the wall. The Eagles have it in the offensive end. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Got a step. What a stop by the goalie.
Yeah, he looked really confident. Out on top of the crease, followed the shooter and made the stop.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Right up the gut. Here they go. Quick pass over to Desjardins. Here's a shot. Big time glove save.
As we get a look at this again, you can see he just gets enough of this puck to make it miss the far post, or it's going in.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Gotch has won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Berlin's got it behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Braun. And now he passes up to Backman. Slides it back to the blue line. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. The Polar Bears going to work on offense. Mannheim's got it in their own zone. Sends it across the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. And that banks off a stick. Out front. A chance in front. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. And now he tries to get it across to Backman. Puts it to the front of the net. Forces the turnover. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. From the opposite point. Shoots it, and a great save. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. And now he moves it to Bush. Here he is, shot right in front. Big save.
That is sweeping up the trash there. Good save. Off to the corner. Everybody can readjust.
And that's intercepted.
The Polar Bears have been in such good position all night long. Stick position is critical as they continue to intercept a lot of passes.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Berlin's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Bush. Takes the feed from his own end. Sends it out right in front, and they can't convert on the play. Up along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Carries it in. Slides the puck over. Takes the feed. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Gets in front of it. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Schutz will serve 2 for tripping.
Always a little careless to get a tripping penalty. You get your stick into the player's feet, and when he goes down, you're going to go to the box.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Sometimes you have to have the shortest of memories when you play on a specialty unit like the power play. It hasn't gone very well for them so far tonight. They have to attack this power play with a renewed vigor.
Slides the puck down low. Pass right on the doorstep, and that one's blocked. Trying to get it out. And mission accomplished, Ray.
Yeah, late in the game, it's defensive blue line, puck out, offensive blue line, puck in. Nothing turned over at those two spots.
Last minute of play.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Moves the puck down low. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And they get it out of the zone. And where are they headed to, Ray?
Time for a change. Everyone needs a little break here. They looked a little tired. They get it out of the zone, and they can get some fresh troops on the ice.
Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Gets it out of his own end. Over the line they come. Mannheim's got a hold of it along the wall and manages to clear the zone. The Polar Bears have a hold of it in the defensive zone. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. Berlin's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. The Polar Bears come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here. And that'll do it tonight. Paul Maurice once said to me many years ago, show me a good coach, I'll show you a good goalie. There's a good one tonight.
Yeah, the team looks good, and the goalie was great. The win that comes on the heels of a solid defensive performance, but when your goalie throws an egg up, it makes everybody look good.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.